Hi folks, Lee Gettess here with the market sense for the week of February 25th of 2014. The charts from this presentation come from the Trade Navigator software by Gettess, and we're looking at a weekly bond market chart, which you might say is just kind of in ho-hum mode. After this nice little rally up here, they're just sort of chopping around sideways. This is really a pretty simple analysis and not very helpful, which is to say we've got an upper moving average here around 134.05 and a lower moving average at 132.08. And until they go above or below that zone, they're not doing anything. I mean, that's really critical, isn't it? The only possible clue we can get to direction is the mid-Keltner channel here. They're holding above that, so that could suggest that they want to go higher. And of course, if they do, they've got this previous swing high here, which was 135.03, that they'll need to get above if they're going to really rally. As I've mentioned before, this higher double bottom, a double bottom here above the previous lows, suggests a bullish move, but you know, they're up in the vicinity of the upper Keltner channel, so that may be all they're going to do. I still kind of think they're going higher, but right now, clearly for the last 3 weeks, they're doing nothing. So all you got to do is wait for a breakout and try to jump on board if they go. And, you know, unfortunately, the first move out of these little sideways patterns is often false. So it's a risky proposition, but the potential is usually huge. They spring out of there pretty good when they go. In stocks, well, I've been looking for the market to make new highs, and then I was worried at how they'd behave when they got there. I've been thinking that way all year. But I thought they'd go spend a little time up there, maybe go a lot higher, and then be in trouble. Instead, they made new highs on Monday and didn't hold them for more than 4 hours before turning back down. That's not the way I expected this to end, so I kind of still think they're going higher, but I got to admit they have me a little worried. The upper Keltner band here is around 1860, and you know they've been to 56 3/4. I don't know. Should you hold on for 3 more points? I actually expect they could go higher. I think this is a blow-off move to terminate this entire move, and that could go anywhere. I mean, 1870, 1900. There's no real pinpointing it. It'll look spectacular, and then it'll just fall out of bed. That's not what we have so far, so, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just going to roll over. But that 1860 up at the upper Keltner is what we have there. If they break below this upper moving average here is around 1825. If they break back below that this week, wow, maybe we've seen the highs. I mean, they could be back down here taking out this 1730 low awfully quickly if they do that. And again, I don't really anticipate that, but I have to accept that it could happen. The new highs and failure like they did on Monday is certainly not a positive sign at all. But at this point, I still think they could go higher. I'm still expecting just an explosion that convinces everybody that everything's wonderful, and then they fail. So that's what we've got for you today. Hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into. Thanks for checking in to see what we think.